Botany, and they really want to lean into power in that top jungle and then have scaling elements on the bottom side of the map. But on the other side, the Seraphine locked in for Andal. So
that's an interesting one.
A pick, to be fair, the Dragons themselves, there is situations where they definitely have more value. And this could well be one of them. A lot of CC that can be reduced by that tenacity. And we do see on the top side, KT are just going to pick up those Void Grubs, and the trade off the bot side is Cuz picking up that Dragon. So just cross-mapping. We do see Deft went for the move up on the center, try and assist, but I don't think they can pressure Beryl too much bot lane, but I'm also not sure they're going to get too much on the top side with Deft being there.
Well, we've got a little bit of a flyby here. Spotted immediately, as Beryl does see exactly what's going on. Let's see whether Dudu can survive this one, though, as Deft picks up the turret aggro. Not going to be able to tank it for too much longer, and almost dies, in fact. He is so incredibly tanky, but there is first blood going over.
There's a certain point at like the 25-30 minute bot mark where they can feel really weak. Because has just got his first item completed. It looks like they want to try and contest.
Yeah, he's just wandering over. You can see Beryl on a control ward. BDD now walks across a ward himself, and there is an arrow connecting. BDD going to head straight into the Nature's Grasp, is now casting, looking for a wraparound, but the rest of KT, they're leaving the situation. The Encore goes completely wide, though, and now Cuz is looking for the opportunity. That is a beautiful gobble, though, as Beryl is going to be able to save his jungler, and now casting, trying to get in amongst it, then gets out of it. And we've got another singularity coming in. Beryl is going to be avoided, and now Cuz is burning down. Finally, someone dies. The health bars are so extraordinarily low, and finally, Bulldog, he will go down. Cuz out of life as well, but now the Dusante is marching his way forward. Deft going to be very difficult to get out of this one, and there is the flash forward. And quite strong enough. Only, 1.5k, the advantage here for Quandong Freaks, but still a great start. They'll grab themselves their second Drake.
Like, they'll throw the Astral, they'll throw the Malkael, but Andal is, like, holding on to this Seraphine until he sees it. Like, try and contest this seems risky to me.
It certainly does. Well, they're still going to look for it, as there's a Glacial Prison. That was beautifully landed. Couldn't buffer that one. That is going to be at least the Herald secured here by the Quandong Freaks as the Shadow dawns.
Each towards mid lane to try and defend.
All right.
Oh,
another meat drop going to come down there, and Pyoshik pretty happy to tank it, as Dudu is extraordinarily tanky. Tongue Lash connects, and there is an instant cleanse from Leaper to get him out of the way. The arrow is going to come through, and Beryl can't cleanse that one, but still the lick is coming through. He's going to be denied there, as it's a great ultimate from BDD, but now Dudu's in amongst it. There's the kidnap on Pyoshik, not exactly optimal, but now Bulldog's looking for the resets, but BDD gets into the fog of war. It doesn't matter. Dudu is just too big. He's able to take down Beryl, and now Casting just trying to find something back, but he is dead as well, and KT are crumbling. And Quandong Freaks will get that soul point they were looking for.
Third Dragon in pocket, and a couple of kills on top of that. Summoner's Burn across the board. 4 flashes down from KT.
Not in the optimal position, and he basically takes no damage at all. Casting now on a flank angle, but he's spotted here by Bulldog. There's the counter-strike. Arrow going to fly in amongst it as well, as Pyoshik taking so much damage. Finally, the skies descend as the Dawning Shadow does a fair bit of work, but this is where the Seraphine can find her options as Beryl dives forward. Dudu looking for Deft. Good flash to get him out of the way, but Beryl is very dead.
KT end up being the ones to have to back off. They don't have the sustain. Pyoshik is looking, but Dudu is not going to let him get near. Yeah, he's gone. Soul secured for Quandong Freaks.
About half the gold of what Leaper has.
Doesn't even have a second item, and Leaper, he's gone the Executioners and has a...
as the game goes on. And now Beryl, arrow is going to connect onto the Tahm Kench. Deft in position, but there's not enough grey health for him to eat here. As now
KT, they feel like they have to contest this, but Dudu on the flank as well. This is so hard to play.
Well, Pyoshik going to try and get in. He steals it! All right, well, he's going to be sacrificed. Deft also is well and truly out of position, so they lose 2. Beryl is still dead as well. So 3 dead on the side of KT as Quandong Freaks. They failed to get the Baron, but they get all the map control.
I'm going to say this was the best of a terrible situation for KT. I'm not going to sit here and say it was good, but they got the Baron steal. I honestly thought that was going to be game over. It was Quandong Freaks' Baron. It was going to be them winning the team fight as well. But at least they denied the Baron. And against an Aurelion Soul, you don't
entire game.
Oh, if Bulldog gets this solo gold, 700 gold, he might have enough for IE.
Through here now as well, as BDD hit by a sapling is okay. They do manage to land the Glacial Prison onto Cuz. Teleport to come in though, as the Kazante is coming back. Great Encore onto Beryl. He does have some grey health to eat, but I just don't think it's going to be enough to keep him alive. As now BDD just getting chunked out by Bulldog, who's getting the resets. He finds another one. He's just playing Mario on the Rift here, as now Casting, welcome to the LCK. And unfortunately, the first one is going to be an L by the looks of things, as Bulldog going to be able to grab the ace. Here's Tristana looking absolutely incredible here in game number 1 of the summer season for the Kwangdong Freaks. And I think they're looking to end it here.
Yep, so well played from Kwangdong Freaks. The composition made sense. They got an advantage, and they never gave KT an angle back into the game. The Elder didn't even get touched. They didn't let any opportunity for Pyoshik to steal, and now they're getting their 1-0 in the series.
Kwangdong Freaks 1-0 up against KT. A little bit too much scaling on their side, but